In fact, somebody asked me a question in email a few days ago. Is it possible to go to a true home, Sachkhand, without meditation? My answer was very clear. Yes, we can. What is the requirement to go to a true home, to highest level, without meditation? I said, if the faith, if the love and devotion are unshakable, they are not shaken by anything, you'll go there. No meditation. But we can't have these. So therefore we use meditation. Perfect living masters, for the sake of our minds, become teachers. When somebody tells me, without doing anything you can go, mind will never accept. Now I'll tell you what to do. Step 1, step 2, 3. Oh, that makes sense to me. That is what meditation is all about. We need meditation for our mind, not for ourselves. We need love for ourselves. We need purest, real love that can pull us. We don't need too much thinking about it. That's the whole secret. There are some steps that we can deal with our mind. All the meditation is to deal with the mind. Meditation does not deal with the self at all. Meditation deals with the mind. Mind is the only obstacle to our realization, and therefore we have to deal with it. So various kinds of meditational practices have been designed to deal with the mind. Some work better for some people, some other works better. The one that he taught me, my master, worked very good for me. Some people say the other method worked better for them. I say, go ahead. It's all mind. It's not ourself. It's not spiritual. It's mental. All meditation is mental. Not only mental, they make it even physical. People say, we have found the highest mantra to repeat. Words, physical words to repeat. That the physical word will give us truth and reality. Physical word don't even go beyond the astral plane. And the mind is not there. There is no question of language like we know it. And we are stuck with these all ritualistic things outside. When I was at Harvard University to study economics, public administration, other things, out of curiosity, I took up a class in comparative religion. I was interested in knowing what is common in all religions. So trying to see what is common. Maybe love and devotion is common. Maybe certain types of meditation are common. Maybe they know what to do with yourself that's common. It wasn't. I studied 11 religions. The only common thing was every religion said we are the only real one. All others are fake. Only common thing I found. Our God is the only real God. The way religion divided God, the way religion divided, what are they doing? Their founder said, go within. Every religion. Founder said, go within. What are they doing? Rituals outside. Change the ritual, make a different religion. Change little more ritual. All ceremonies, rituals outside, and we are doing it in the name of God, whom we have never seen, never experienced, never gone in. All prayer outside, what for? Not prayer to see God. Prayer, give me health, give me wealth, give me things. In the reality we are living in, we are praying for this more reality. Through religion, which is supposed to be a spiritual exercise. It's unfortunate that we have altered spirituality into ritualistic religions. But that's the truth. You can go and examine it. Go inside. That's the truth. The secret is all inside, nothing outside. Go inside. If you don't know how to go inside, learn it. There are a lot of people willing to teach you how to go inside. Go inside with guidance and go inside with help and find out who you are. When you discover who you are, I can assure you will know the ultimate creative powers, all the creative powers, including the ultimate God. You'll find out.